gonna show you guys how to make the easiest, yummiest lasagna, and it is gonna be a little bit more macro friendly than normal lasagna. If you guys follow a normal lasagna recipe, you're probably noticing that it calls for a pound of whatever you're using, ground venison, ground beef, ground chicken, whatever you're using, ground turkey. I am actually moving it up to 3 pounds. It's going to change the ratio of protein to carbs and fat, and it's super yummy. While the ground beef is browning, this is when I make up the cheese mixture. This is the best part about the whole thing. I use 1 tub of ricotta cheese. You can actually use cottage cheese too if you want. It melts really good in here. But I use it's a 15-ounce tub of ricotta cheese. I use 1 8-ounce thing of mozzarella cheese, the Sargento's. I love it, so this is what we use, mozzarella cheese, 8-ounce bag. And then an 8-ounce container of just a grated Parmesan. You don't have to go anything crazy with it. Grated Parmesan, an 8-ounce container, 1 egg, and then garlic powder. So this is, you can also, if you really like lots of salt, use garlic salt, but there's enough sodium and other things that give it that flavor. But I do some garlic powder, and then we're gonna mix this, and then we're gonna assemble this lasagna. You guys, it is freaking delicious, so yummy. Once you get your ground beef drained, put it back in the pan. I'm gonna add 1 jar of marinara sauce, spaghetti sauce, whatever your favorite is. I'm adding 1 jar to that. I'm gonna add 1 thing of sauce, mix this up real quick. And now is when we start layering. And I'm actually using, so I'm gonna set this aside. I'm actually using you guys probably noticed I didn't even boil the noodles. So with this, it's really important that you guys don't skimp on the sauce, because it does still cook the noodles when you bake it. You just have to make sure you have the moisture in here for it to do that. So we're gonna start with a layer of just sauce. You're gonna start with just a layer of sauce in your pan. And I did spray it with some nonstick spray. So we just did a layer of sauce. Now we're gonna put 3 of these across here. They do expand, you guys. They do expand. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I did it. This is what it looks like. And then we're gonna add the cheese and the meat, and we're gonna go from there. Once we get that, we're gonna you wanna do about 1/3 or 1/4 of your meat, depending on how many layers you guys do. And here's the thing. It's like, here, I'm gonna use my hands for a second. It's gonna taste the same. You could do 2 layers and it's still gonna taste the same, but I'm gonna try to, this cheese melts too, so it kind of goes all over, which is nice. We're gonna put a layer of that. Now we're gonna do a layer of the ground beef. And don't forget, I did 3 pounds of the ground beef. I do like to make my meals higher in protein. Protein's really important, you guys, for fat loss. We eat more protein probably than the normal family. And now we're gonna do another layer of the noodles. Noodles. And we're gonna keep layering this bad boy. A little bit more sauce. Really wanna put like an extra one over here to the top. Top it with this, and then we're gonna make that last layer. We're gonna top it with some more sauce. You gotta make sure you guys have at least 2 jars of sauce for this recipe. Smells so freaking good. Hey guys, now I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna bake this covered up for like 30-35 minutes. I'm gonna cover it up. We're gonna bake it in the oven. I'm praying our oven at our shop over there works, but let's go and give it a go. Wait till you see how yummy this turns out. You guys, now I'm actually bringing my broom with me because we have a broom situation where we can't keep brooms around, but I'm bringing a broom with me. I'm bringing my lasagna. I'm walking over here to the shop, and we're gonna pray that the oven works. If it does, we're gonna have a beautiful lasagna tonight. If it doesn't, we're gonna throw a Hail Mary. The lasagna is done. Usually when you finish, at the very end, you put a little bit of more cheese on it, and you're gonna keep it in the oven for 3 or 4 more minutes. But I walked all the way back over here in the rain from the shop, so I just topped it with cheese. It's melting. You guys, look how freaking delicious this is. It is so good. My kids love lasagna. We all do. This is dinner.